And one more thing before we continue on with this video, we finally hit 100 subscribers. Thanks to all of y'all for supporting me throughout this whole thing that's going on. You know what's going on right now. Thank y'all for supporting me, and let's get back to the video. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the video. Today we're gonna be talking about what Deku got Phoenix Force Part 2, I believe. Last part we left off, Deku got One For All. He is able to control both those quirks now. He has a better handle because he understands what all my means by that the quirk, like let the power flow through you. And before we just continue the what if, I made a Discord server. If y'all want to go check that out, link is in the description below. Always go check that out if you got the time. All right. And one more thing, well, three more things. Subscribe to me if you haven't already. If you haven't already, like the video and comment any suggestions or any other what ifs y'all want to hear from me, and I'll keep that in consideration for the future. Now let's get back to the what if. Like I said, Deku got One For All, got Phoenix Force, able to control One For All because he knows what all my beats by let the power flow through him because he's done that with the Phoenix Force before. And now let's get back into it. Deku's about to get ready to go to the UA entrance exam, which this is that's what we're gonna focus on today, the UA entrance exam. And Deku gets ready for the UA entrance exam. He's getting hype. He's getting hype. Like even the Phoenix Force he's talking to, he was like, "Yo, calm down, man. Calm down." Because I also learned that the Phoenix Force is also omnipotent. Like he knows. He's like Venom pretty much. So yeah. Phoenix Force like, calm down, bro. Calm your ass down, bro. You don't gotta be doing that. Just calm down. And like Deku, like he's too hyped, bro. Like he's been waiting for this moment, bro. Like he's been training with All Might. He got a second quirk. He got an actual quirk on top of that. The Phoenix Force ain't even an actual quirk, but he dubbed it a quirk, and the Phoenix Force has learned to accept it. So, yeah. So Deku supposedly has two quirks, except he has one, and the other one is just an omnipotent, powerful weapon of some sort that chose him because he was worthy. So yeah. So Deku, he packs his things. Everything goes the same as the anime, and I don't think anyone in the last video of part 1 said anything if they want a ship. But like I do for the other what ifs that I do, I'm gonna just keep it Deku and Uraraka. But if y'all got suggestions for any kind of ships, tell me that in the comment below. Alright, not only for suggestions and what ifs, like other what ifs, but if I ask for it, or if that ever comes to the question, then maybe ships too. Alright, so Deku, he gets ready to go. He's on his way. He's hyped. He's hyped. Like he's in his thoughts. He's talking with the Phoenix Force in his head. Like you're like, "Oh, Phoenix Force, do you know? Like he wants to know more about the Phoenix Force because like all he knows him is he's just a powerful being. All he knows is it's a powerful being that's controlling him. Like he controlling most of what he does. Like he can read other people's minds. He knows all of these. He can control fire. He can he's basically fire pretty much. Telekinesis. He pretty much does like yeah. So like he has more like any other past possessors of the Phoenix Force. Because like the Phoenix Force is kind of like One For All. Like he kind of compares it, except one is a quirk and one isn't. So yeah, like Deku kept that in mind. Like he knows that one is a quirk, one isn't. So like he wants a little more about the Phoenix Force. Sooner or later, like the Phoenix Force gonna ask him, bro, like, what's with this other power that you have, bro? Like it seems like more than ever than anything. And so the Phoenix Force is like, yo, who is this? What's this? What is this other terrestrial power? Like, I know you're strong because of the training, but never this strong. That's how you know Deku knows that One for All was kicked in. Deku's like, oh, that's One for All. Like, you know the person I was training with, All Might? He's like, yeah. Well, he gave me his power because that's the most of the reason why he trained me was to give me a quirk. Like, and then the Phoenix Force was kind of worried, like he was Deku about to throw him out, and then the Phoenix Force asked him blatantly, like, "Are you gonna throw me out?" And Deku's like, "No, I'm gonna keep you, but like I want to actually have a second quirk, like a quirk. I can use you as a primary, but I want like Deku. He's gonna be like Ven. Like, what if Deku had Venom?" Because if you don't remember, Venom, like in that series, I said that Deku, he's able to control like how much like input, just like in this series. And I'm gonna say that he's gonna be able to control like whether, like he can still use One for All. Like Deku's thinking, I can still use One for All, but I want to make sure that it's hidden. So he's thinking that if he finds a way to like he still use One for All, but hiding One for All at the same time, so it's not like visibly shown, like it's not seen by the naked eye, then he would do that. But first he has to figure it out first. So Deku doesn't know how to do it. He will figure that out after the hero versus villain training arc. So Deku he's getting ready for UA exam. Like he trips because he's not paying attention. He's in his thoughts. Phoenix Force is about to save him. Like Flames is about to come out of his bag like a wing, and then like he's about to save him, and then he starts floating, and then the Phoenix Force is like, I'm not touching the ground yet, I'm floating, and then Deku's like, wait, we're floating. Like Deku knows that he can fly with the Phoenix Force, but he only used one wing, not two. And Deku, the Phoenix Force even let go. He's like, see, I'm not doing nothing. And then Deku's like, is this something you can do? And he's like, no. And then the Phoenix Force like, oh, you might want to turn around. Someone talking to you. And then he turns around and sees Uraraka. And Deku sees Uraraka. Uraraka is like, I'm sorry that I used my quirk on you. It's bad luck if you fell in the face of that before the exam. And Deku, he's like head over heels over hers. Not really, but he's chill. He's chill this time because the Phoenix Force taught him how to stay calm. Like he's meditated before, so Deku's like, "Thank you. I appreciate the help. I appreciate everything, and also good luck with the exams." And then Deku turns away before he says something stupid and messes up the whole conversation. So yeah, Deku walks in. Everything happens the same as the anime. He takes a theoretical exam. He's gonna call him out, but then Deku is like, yo, bro, like stay in your lane, bro. You don't want to mess with me, bro. Like just stay in your lane. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself. That kind of shut Ida off. Like Ida started getting ticked off a little bit, but for President Mike's like, all right, calm down. We don't want to start a conflict right before school even started. Am I right? Silence as usual. And then they start the practical exam. Deku, like, he would apologize to the girl for ending the conversation short. Cause I feel like she was gonna, like, I was gonna say that Deku, the Phoenix was told that she was going to say something else too, and he wanted to apologize to her for like leaving so abruptly while she was trying to say something. And yeah, I'm gonna say the Phoenix Force is like Deku's wingman of some sort. So yeah, and he just stops Deku, and then the Phoenix Force appears. Like it's not like it's like a small flame, and then when like he touches it, because like Eden thinks it's not gonna hurt that much, but like he touches it hurts. Like yeah, he starts screaming. He's his head's burning, and then he's like, "Yo, what is your power?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, I call it the Phoenix Force. I call it Phoenix. Like that's the quirks. That's the quirk that he dubbed. That's what he dubbed the quirk, Phoenix." And yeah, if like President Boss like 3, 2, 1, they start the exam. Deku defeated. Deku's like, all right, Phoenix, you ready for this? And then wings start popping out, and then he starts flying. Boom, like he starts flying. And he started bringing out robots one by one. I'm gonna say in this series, Deku's favorite, well, not favorite, but like his favorite hero is like Endeavor. But like he still likes All Might. Like who doesn't like All Might? But like his favorite hero is Endeavor. So he has a mixture of both All Might and Deku's, not Deku, All Might and Endeavor posters in his room. Because Endeavor has a similar quirk or similar power to the Phoenix. And Deku just likes All Might because, yeah. So most of the moves that Deku does is what Endeavor does. Like the spear. Think that Endeavor like makes a spear out of flames. Yeah, he do that. But like Deku, he's like, okay, I gotta do this. Like he sees a group of robots. All like there's 4 3-pointers, 3 2-pointers, and 3 2-pointers, and 3 1-pointers. So 12, 18, 21 points. All in one go. 21 points. 21 villain points. And Deku gets ready to do another attack, but instead of that, he decides to go on the ground, search, and then he sees one. He covers his fist in flames, and then he just punches straight through it. And then, like, he punches straight through it. He's like, he's being like Endeavor. He's like a mixture of Endeavor and Hawks. Like Endeavor and Hawks together. Yeah, pretty much like that. That's a spoiler for the manga, or at the season 4, I guess. It don't matter. So Deku, he got like, by the end of this, I'm gonna say he gets 30 to 40 villain points. He gets 40 villain points, 45, because he took 1 3-pointer and then another 2-point before the 0-pointer came in, and then the 0-pointer came in. Like everything happens the same as the anime, pretty much. Instead, Deku, he uses 2% of One for All. He uses 2%. Cause like he kind of has an emotion. He's like emotional about this. And he jumped 2% One for All. He pulls out his flames, and then he starts flying. Like he starts flying rapidly, and then he turned his body to like a spear. Do you guys know the movie Dragon Ball Z Super Broly, like the movie? Where like Vegeta, he goes into Super Saiyan God form. Yeah, Deku's like that, except he's like, his eyes is open. Like I'm gonna show you a clip of how he like he turns, like he spins around, and like his wings start engulfing him, like while he's circling around, and then he makes like a sharp spear at the very tip, like where his nose is at. That's where the spear's gonna turn up. And then he like attacks his input robot like a human spear, and he calls his move the human spear, and then he throws himself at it, and like it finishes the robot, and the robot falls backwards, and then Deku comes back and lands, takes off his flame. He uses 3% One for All because like he trained strength, but like he feels like if he used 3% one for all, it's like yeah. So he does it. He lifts up the rebel and saves Uraka. Her ankles is not it's broken, and then Deku takes her to recovery girl, and Deku still gets his 60 hero points, and he got to 100 points. And 100 points, number one on the board, and you already know he passed. So I'm gonna end it off here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I have a Discord link in the description below. If y'all didn't know that, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like the video, comment any suggestions of other what ifs, and a ship for Deku in this one. There's some that I won't do a ship, and some will I do. Alright. So, yeah. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Next video, we're gonna be talking about the practical exam part 2 with Aizawa and the hero versus villains. And see you next time. Peace.